Picture this, 4-year-old Jack comes to his mom, Lisa, on a rainy afternoon and asks, "Can we go to the zoo?" Lisa gently replies, "Honey, it's raining and the zoo closes soon. We'll go tomorrow." Suddenly, Jack melts down, kicking, crying, and screaming, insisting, "No, I want to go now." Sound familiar? If you ever felt helpless in a moment like this, you're not alone. Today, we're diving into 4 common mistakes parents make when dealing with kids' emotional tantrums and what to do instead. Mistake number 1, believing that a tantrum means something is wrong with your child. Truth. Tantrums are a normal, healthy, and necessary part of a child's development. Why? First, tantrums provide a crucial opportunity for children to develop the emotional regulation skills they need to manage big feelings. Tantrums often flare up when a child wants something but cannot have that thing, and the child hasn't yet developed the skills to handle the overwhelming feelings that come from not getting what he wants. As Dr. Becky Kennedy explains in her best-selling book, Good Insight, in the moment of a tantrum, a child is experiencing a feeling, urge, or sensation that overwhelms his capacity to regulate that feeling, urge, or sensation. That's an important thing to remember. Tantrums are biological states of dysregulation, not willful acts of disobedience. Wanting something but not getting it can trigger intense feelings in all of us, including adults. Remember how let down you feel when you make a special trip to the store and they've just sold out of what you wanted? But young kids in particular just don't have the skills yet to contain or manage those big feelings. When those feelings surge, it can seem like they're exploding out of their body, like water spilling over from an overfilled jar. That's why tantrums are such valuable opportunities for parents to teach kids how to manage strong feelings. With parents' support and guidance, kids will learn strategies for calming themselves down and discover that they can indeed manage even the toughest emotions. Second, tantrums are key to raising adults who know what they want and can stand up for themselves. Imagine your child down the road. Do you want them to be able to say no confidently to inappropriate requests, insist on fair treatment at work, or clearly tell a partner what they need? We cannot expect a child who's always obedient and subservient to magically transform at 18 into a confident, assertive adult. When a child has a tantrum, they're really saying, "I still know what I want," even if you say no. Embracing these moments in childhood helps lay the foundation for self-advocacy later on. What to do instead? When you see your child losing control, remind yourself, my child is not giving me a hard time. He is having a hard time with big feelings, and this is my chance to guide him through the storm and show him how to cope. Mistake number 2, try to shut down a tantrum the moment it begins. Truth. During a tantrum, parents' goals should be to stay calm, keep the child safe, and connect with him. Why? As mentioned before, tantrums are a normal, necessary part of child development. If we want our children to learn how to handle strong emotions, we must allow them to experience those feelings in the first place. Our children cannot learn to regulate our feelings that we, as parents, try to avoid or shut down. Besides, it is actually impossible to instantly end a tantrum or force a child to calm down. All we can do is to respond in ways that help them calm down more quickly on their own. When your child is in the middle of a meltdown, they need you to be their rock, a calm and steady presence. According to Dr. Becky Kennedy, if you scold, shout, or frantically try to stop their crying, your child will sense your distress and learn one thing only. The feelings that overwhelm me also overwhelm my parent, and my emotions truly are as bad as they feel. By staying calm and present during a tantrum, you show your child that even big, overwhelming feelings are not scary and can be managed. What to do instead? When a tantrum hits, Say to yourself, my job is not to end this tantrum, but to stay calm, keep everyone safe, and connect with my child until the storm passes. And I can do this. To stay calm, take a few slow, deep breaths to relax your body. If you need a quick pick-me-up, enjoy a sip of your favorite drink, like coffee or a soda, or even a little sweet treat to refresh yourself. And remind yourself, my child is not giving me a hard time. He is having a hard time and needs my help. This mindset shift can ease any resentment or negative feelings you might be experiencing. To keep everyone safe, if your child starts kicking or throwing things, gently but firmly hold their hands or move objects out of reach. Speak in a calm, straightforward tone. Say, I won't let you throw things, or I won't let you hurt me, and avoid judgmental or shaming remarks like hitting is wrong. Next, focus on connecting with your child. Sit near them, offer a comforting touch or an empathetic look, and acknowledge the feelings that set off the meltdown. It's really disappointing not to have ice cream at lunch when you love it so much. I understand. Or name their wish. You wish you could go to the zoo right now. I get it. Or describe the intensity of their desire. You want another cookie so badly, as big as this whole house. Here, trying to connect solely by offering reassurance or promises like, you can have all the ice cream you want after lunch, or we'll go to the zoo tomorrow, often falls short and can even backfire. These promises don't provide true acceptance or connection. They overlook your child's immediate need for what they are asking for and fail to validate the strong emotions they're feeling right now simply because they can't have it at that moment. Instead of offering promises that overlook their immediate needs, provide a safe outlet for their emotions. Whether that's letting them punch a pillow, tear up some paper, stomp their feet, or draw a picture to express how mad they feel. Mistake number 3, trying to teach or discipline during the tantrum. Truth. When emotions run high, your child simply is not able to learn or absorb anything you say. Why? As explained in the book No Drama Discipline and highlighted in my video, The Whole Brain Way to Discipline Your Child, during a tantrum, the child's primitive, reactive downstairs brain takes over, while the sophisticated, rational upstairs brain is offline. Your child is in a reactive state as opposed to receptive state. In this state, your child is essentially deaf to whatever you're trying to teach or lecture them about. What to do instead? Focus on connecting with your child while their emotions are still high. That connection helps calm them down, reactivates their upstairs brain, and shifts them from a reactive state to a receptive one, making them ready to learn. Save your teaching moments for after the emotional storm has passed and they're feeling calm. Mistake number 4, believing that you are a bad parent for struggling during your child's tantrums. Truth. Tantrums are among the toughest and most draining moments in parenting. They are loud, emotionally intense, and can leave even the best of us feeling overwhelmed and full of self-doubt. Why? Parents often struggle to remain calm during tantrums because their children's emotional dysregulation can trigger feelings of self-blame. It's easy to start questioning yourself, wondering what's wrong with your kid, and by extension, what's wrong with you. But in reality, your child is simply struggling to cope with overwhelming emotions and is in desperate need of help building their emotional regulation skills. Their behavior is a cry for guidance, not a reflection of your ability as a parent. What to do instead? Separate yourself from your child's behavior during tantrums. When the tantrum starts, remind yourself, nothing is wrong with me, nothing is wrong with my child. I can handle this. Even if you feel so overwhelmed that you end up yelling or doing something you regret during a tantrum, it doesn't mean you're a bad parent. It just means you are human, and you can always resort to the single most important parenting strategy, repair, which I discussed in my video, The Truth About Parenting I Wish I Knew Sooner. You may repair by saying something like, I'm sorry I yelled while you were upset. Can we try again next time? Remember, parenting takes practice, and you will get better with every try. So how do we apply all of these to Jack and Lisa's story at the beginning? When Jack starts to lose it, Lisa reminds herself, nothing is wrong with me or my child. He is not giving me a hard time. He is having a hard time and needs my help. My job is not to end the tantrum, is to stay calm, keep us safe, and connect with him. I can do this. Lisa takes several deep breaths to relax her body and grabs a quick sip of her favorite Coke to recharge. When Jack begins kicking Lisa's leg, Lisa holds Jack's legs firmly and calmly says, I won't let you hurt me. Then she sits on the floor near him, gently rubbing his back and says, it feels so bad not being able to go to the zoo when you really want to. I know, sweetie. She continues, you wish you could go, even if it's raining and the zoo is about to close. You want to go so much, almost as big as this whole house. At that point, Lisa offers him a pillow so he can safely release those big feelings. She stays with him until the tantrum subsides. When it's finally over, both are exhausted, and Lisa gives herself a pat on the back and says to herself, great job, Lisa. Thanks for watching. Keep learning, keep growing, and together we'll be better moms and dads. See you in the next one.